Modern Masters 2017 is just around the corner, and today, spoiler season started officially. But before we actually get into that, let me talk about the spoilers that were spoiled last week. So, one of the things that is coming in Modern Masters 2017 is Graceful Brand. He was spoiled last week, and this is a much-needed reprint. Graceful Brand has been crawling up in price because he is widely used in a variety of decks, specifically Reanimator decks, so I'm glad to see that they're finally reprinting cards that are already a little bit too expensive and I would love to see more of. Unfortunately, we did get two cards spoiled last week as well that are just not that amazing. We have Domni Raid and Stoic Angel. Neither of these two cards see a lot of play. I don't think Domni Raid sees any play at all, actually. I don't even think she's in Commander, so these two cards are probably going to be okay if you're drafting this set, which, let's be honest, that is like a $45 draft if you're doing that, but other than that, I don't think these two cards are going to see much of an impact. Other than that, we do have some amazing first day spoils, so straight out of the gate, we have Damnation. Damnation is being reprinted. I know, finally, it has been so long. This card is sitting in the like $50+ range right now. It is absolutely insane. It is, for those that don't know, it is basically Wrath of God in black. It is literally the exact same text and the exact same mana cost, except black. So this has been a much needed card for a long time, reprint for a long time. I actually really want this card for my Commander deck because I play Carador, the Spirit Lord guy that allows me to get a whole bunch of stuff out of my graveyard, which is fantastic. So this will help me at least wipe the board a little bit easier. The next card that was spoiled is something that is really important for us because it is Restoration Angel. It is coming back, so hopefully that price will drop a little bit lower, and you guys can now build the Boros Blink deck for a little bit cheaper, which is actually really fun because I actually quite enjoy that deck. I'm actually currently playing that deck at my FNM. I know I have not completely retired, but I've put down the Burning Hands deck. I'm going to come back to it in a little bit. Now, the next cards, the next 5 cards are huge, absolutely huge. We have Misty Rainforest, Scalding Tarn, Verdict Catacombs, Arid Mesa, and Marsh Flats. All of these are the enemy color fetch lands, and there's been outcry for a long time to see reprints of these. They're just so expensive, especially Arid Mesa. Arid Mesa is insanely expensive. It is like one of the most expensive modern legal, let's be honest, modern legal cards out there, and it's so nice to finally see this being reprinted, so we can actually hopefully start building decks that are a little bit more versatile without having to like drain our bank accounts. So all 5 of these lands are super appreciated, much needed, and absolutely awesome. So if you crack one of these, well on you. I am going to applaud you and be very jealous. Hopefully I crack one or two when we open these boxes. When we open the boxes that we've gotten, I should say. The next card is Goblin Guide. Also a staple card if you're playing Burn. So this is really good to see it reprinted, and it has new art. Look at this new art. It's fantastic, isn't it? So this is another fantastic card that we've needed for quite a while because it's played in most Burn decks or played in any really red aggro deck. I mentioned in the Goblin deck I did a while ago back that Goblin Guide is a fantastic but expensive upgrade, and now hopefully if you open this card and you guys have the Goblin deck, you can actually put it in there because he is absolutely fantastic. Let a 2/2 for haste for 1 mana is amazing. Basically getting a 2 damage in first turn, especially if you are on the play. The activated ability is actually not that bad. It seems like it's pretty bad, but in reality, it's actually giving you knowledge of your opponent's hand. So that's what actually makes Goblin Guide so amazing. Speaking of goblins, we also have Goblin Assault. This is one of the cards that has been reprinted. It is also good in a Goblin deck. I don't think it's an amazing Goblin card. It's probably better used in a red-white token deck, but it is not bad as well. Carrying on, the last couple things we are talking about lands from here on out. So all of the, not all of them, 5 of the tricolored lands have been reprinted. We have Seaside Citadel, Jungle Shrine, Arcane Sanctum, Crumbling Necropolis, and Savage Lands. These have been called out for quite a while. We did get a bunch of tricolor lands printed in cons, but that's actually like a couple years ago now, so it's good to see more tricolor lands. If you're building a tricolor commander deck, these guys are fantastic to slot in. Generally not very good if you're playing Modern itself because they are a little bit slow, but they are good if you are playing a little more casual. And then the gates. Do you guys remember the gates? Wow, so long ago. All 10 of the gates have been reprinted, so all color combinations of gates have been reprinted. This is really cool. So because we're seeing so much mana fixing in this set, and the set's been claimed to be a drafting set, they're probably going to be focusing largely on multicolor creatures, similar to what we saw in Cons of Tarkir, so we may see some really interesting multicolored reprints. I'm not going to speculate on anything because that is really not my specialty. I'm just here to tell you about what has come out and geek out a little bit with you guys so we all can can enjoy this together. Anyways, that is all that has come out as of right now. There will be another video tomorrow. I'm going to be attempting to put out a video every single day about what has been spoiled, and then you guys can enjoy what the information is. Anyways, until next time, I'm Adrian, this is Giant Monster Games, and stay tuned to tomorrow where we cover more spoilers, hopefully. And don't forget to watch, subscribe, and smash that like button if you like this content and want to see more spoiler videos from me.